let's talk about like a bleh. I try to do it really fast, but let's talk about like a Monkie Kid OC. Yay! I had this OC for a year, not that long at OC terms, but the beginnings of this OC was a self-insert, so I say it's like a beginning sort of way. I made her basically myself, so she didn't really have like a plot or like a reference or anything in general. She's just sort of if I was in like a Monkie Kid. I still liked it, I just wanted to change her a little bit. Now, Yoon is based off the cow herder and the weaver girl. It's basically a love story talking about both of them falling in love until the weaver's mom drifted them apart because of their unforbidden shenanigans. Because literally, the weaver girl is from the celestial realm. She came to Earth for 2 years. She was actually 2 days in the celestial realm and got literally punished because of it. I'm not making Yoon like exactly like the story. I'm just making her based off the Weaver Girl because I thought those kind of powers be kind of sick. If you don't know already, the Weaver Girl can take clouds and can weave them into magnificent gowns. And I didn't want Yoon to be exactly like that. I just wanted the cloud aspect of it. So Yoon can basically control clouds and make it do whatever the heck she wants. It could be to defend herself. It could be to make little barriers or shields. It can make it so that she may have a water blaster, because maybe the water vapors can go into like a rain. So she's literally shooting rain, but it could be like a little blaster sort of thing. I think that's a pretty cool power, aside from how she was before with literally just shields. I don't think she'll have a weapon. I think she'll just use clouds, but if I did have to give her a weapon, I feel like I'll make her have like either fan blades or like a rope. Like the little, not a rope, a whip. Because I feel like that can go really well, but since her whole thing is cloud manipulation, I'm not really going to give her like a weapon. She's just Sora Clouds. I didn't think it's actually going to take a very short while to explain her, because I don't really know how her entire purpose would be in Lego Monkie Kid in general from season 1 to season 4. I just see her as sort of like a side character into this whole mess, trying to like figure out her own ideas while also figuring out like her self-doubt, because like the pose she has right here, I see her as someone who doesn't really think of herself too highly. So let's just talk about her relationships, mostly with MK, May, and Red Sun. Before anyone asks, no, she's not shipped with anyone. Literally no one, not even Wukong or Macaque. I'm making her the same age as MK, May, and kinda Red Sun, even though he's a demon and he's a lot older than MK and May. He still has the same kind of mindset, so But I'm not shipping with anyone. Just because I kind of see myself kind of iffy with shipping my characters with media in general. Not to say I don't like it. I really like OCs that are shipped with canon. I think some of them are adorable. It's just my OCs in general that I'm like, I'm not gonna ship them with anyone. I feel like she'll be the closest to MK because I still like the idea of her having like a really like energetic personality and just having fun, try to be aloof when actually she's just really shy, but she's acting all positive and energetic. So I feel like MK would immediately like take her in as like extrovert people taking in introverted people. You are now my best friend. We're having soft tacos later. I could also see their powers working kind of well together because MK usually uses like, not the same brute strength, but his usual like attack scheme is using his Monkie Kid powers and his staff, while Yoon is just using her powers with no weapon at all. It could be like a warrior with a mage sort of thing. That could work really well. As for Yoon and Mei, I could see them as being like Mei trying to like teach Yoon like her own little like self-confidence, being like the big brother, not big brother, big sister in Yoon's relationship. I feel like Yoon will definitely look up to her though, because I mean look at Mei. She's so cool. I can't even downgrade Mei. She is so cool. As for Red Sun, I don't really know her relationship with Yoon yet. I can definitely see him not like out of all the three of MK, Mei, and Yoon, he would dislike Yoon the least. But then again, I can also see her like hating Yoon the most because of her shy demeanor. I am thinking though that they sort of share a bond with each other because Yoon knows a lot about Chinese mythology. Not like MK that he just focuses on Monkey King or Wukong. She just straight up loves Chinese mythology in general. So I feel like when she first meets Red Sun, she would try to like, she tells her about like everything and how she's gushing over Red Sun, and then Red Sun is basically taking it in. She's building his ego. And I feel like he would love that. And then they sort of have like a whole like, not a friendship, but more so of like a respect towards each other because of like how you know so much about Red Sun and yet doesn't shy away from him and actually wants to talk to him. And because of that, Red Sun takes this as sort of like respect and decides to just amuse her and talk with her more, which makes her get more excited. More like a give and take situation. But I feel like as time goes on, I feel like Red Sun would see her as like a big sibling, little sister relationship. In that, I feel like as time goes on, Red Sun will get really protective of her. Way more than Mei. I feel like Mei will also be very protective, but I feel like she'll know like Yoon and that she can handle her own, so she's not as protective, but she's definitely protective. I'm saying this right now, Mei's definitely protective of Yoon with Red Sun. I can see that, no doubt. And then Red Sun is just protective of Yoon in general, in that he just really he doesn't know why she decided to join MK and Mei in his crazy adventures, but doesn't tell her to like stop. More so, he's like, okay, I know you do this, and I respect you for it. We're enemies, kind of. But if anyone hurts you, I will kick their ass. It's just like that. And I find that really cute. Last relationship I'm going to be talking about is Wukong and Macaque. The two monkeys, and probably the most like important and popular characters out of the entire series. I'm trying to think about this like in general, because would she shy away from Macaque? In the beginning, yes. As time goes on, I don't really think so. I feel like in episode 8, she'll probably be in that and like help Wukong and MK with trying to defeat Macaque. More so that I feel like MK would try and get Wukong to train Yoon as well as himself, because I think it's more so as like friendship, but also because he wants to show off what Yoon can do, and then Wukong sees this, and then he's like, do you have anyone to train you? And Yoon is like, no. And then Wukong's like, okay, do you want someone to train you? As like, I think it's more so like that, or more so MK getting Wukong to train you. Either way, Yoon is training with MK. But like, I feel like after that entire like fight with Macaque, I feel like she would have more questions than like, oh, we're never going to see him again. Like, okay, bye-bye. Because, again, she read Chinese mythology, which means there, and I know in The Journey to the West, it tells the story of like Macaque and Wukong. Maybe some things were like in the story as well, like in season 4, of how Macaque and Wukong's relationship is, which means that Yoon knows about Wukong's brothers as well, and that sort of thing. Or maybe it was just only in the scrolls and not even in the books at all. I feel like the story of like the Macaque story of Journey to the West is still in the books though, so I'm saying that's still probably in it. Either way, I feel like she would try to like find Macaque for her own reasons. It's kind of stupid of her, but like I can see her doing that. And then in that case, I feel like Macaque will get another person to adopt. Would Macaque train her? I don't think so. I feel like not in season 2, not in season 3, in season 4, yes. But it's more so like a one-off situation of like if she needs some extra help that Wukong didn't really give, she would just go to Macaque. She should do it in secret and make sure the power, and because like Macaque is sort of like on the good side, so to speak now, he wouldn't take her powers, even though they're kind of like, I don't think he would want to take her powers to begin with. But more so, I feel like because of that, Macaque sort of becomes, I don't want to say a mentor, but more so like he likes Yoon more than MK, because he gets reminded of himself in Yoon, like Wukong gets reminded of himself through MK. Kind of side like that sort of thing. I don't think Macaque is her mentor. I feel like both Wukong and Macaque are her mentors. It's not just Macaque, but the relationship is still there. So yeah, that's my whole little rant about my Lego Monkie OC Yoon. Here are the finished speed paints. Here are the finished speed paints. So then I can use them for little animations. And yeah, I don't expect you guys to subscribe or like, but please comment. I would like to have more ideas of what to do with this OC and see if people even like this OC to begin with. Rather that than just straight up likes and then never telling or talking about it ever again. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See ya!